Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Castle Perfect, once again bringing you another tutorial video on how to effectively solo the newly released 7-star raid boss Sceptile within Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now before today, which is the official day that Sceptile comes to 7-star raid dens, I did a little bit of research beforehand and I just looked at the movesets that Sceptile has, its hidden ability, etc, etc. So based on my previous experiences, I chose 3 different Pokemon that I thought would be very effective against this particular Pokemon, and those are Clefable, Azumarill, and Klefki. Now, for this particular video, I caught 2 shiny Pokemon, which is the G-Key, the Golden Key, there you go, and the shiny Cleffa, which took me forever because obviously, apparently, you can have a sandwich running, change the time to midnight, and then go back to the game without resetting it, because otherwise you will lose your sandwich Sparkling Power 3 and stuff like that. So it took me a little bit of time to get this one. Regardless, let's jump into the details for this Pokemon. All right, so my pick number 1 is Cosmica. I just gave it a nickname. Clefable at level 100, its Tera typing is Fairy. For obvious reason, Fairy is immune to Dragon, and Sceptile is a Dragon. Actually, it's a Dragon now. Its Tera typing is set to Dragon, so you can definitely expect it to have primarily Dragon type moves, right? It's holding the Shell Bell item for sustainability. It isn't really necessary when you think about it, because it's like double on top, because Draining Kiss is also a recovery move that you can use to recover HP. But I just like Shell Bell. It seems like it's the to-go item for almost every Pokemon versus every 7-star raid boss, alright? So its moves are Draining Kiss for sustainability, Moonblast for damage, Cosmic Power just to be a little bit bulkier and be able to tank a little bit more of those hits. It's not a must, but I like it. And then you have Calm Mind to obviously set up to +6 and be able to fire off those Moonblasts way more effectively. Now its ability is where the cookie crumbles for Sceptile, right? Unaware ability. It basically, when attacking, the Pokemon ignores the target stat changes. So again, I thought beforehand, if it's Sceptile is a Dragon type Pokemon in the 7-star raid dens, and it's going to be using Dragon type moves, I can definitely see it using Dragon Dance, which is obvious. So if Sceptile is by any stretch of the imagination going to change its stats, then Unaware ability is going to be our best friend. And that's the reason why I chose Unaware instead of Magic Guard or any other ability that Clefable has. Now for the EV investment, you want to go 252 on defense, because once again, Sceptile is a Dragon type, and Dragon type moves that Sceptile learns are mostly physical attacks. Therefore, investing in defense, even not knowing whether or not that's the truth, is, well, kind of logical. So 252 in defense, 252 in HP. As you can clearly see, defense up, attack down. It means that this Pokemon's nature is bold. But is it really bold? Not necessarily. I used a bold mint, which is an item that you can use to change the nature of your Pokemon. And I was just extremely lucky because this one ends up with a mark that I did not expect when I caught it. Anyway, so that's my first pick. My second pick obviously is Azumarill at level 100, holding the Shell Bell item, Fairy type Tera type. It was a gift from the past from Benjamin, thank you very much. And its moves are Play Rough, Belly Drum, Charm, and Mud Slap with the ability Sap Sipper, and everything revolves around Sap Sipper, because by having the ability Sap Sipper, you not only are immune to Dragon type moves when you Terrestrialize into a Fairy type, you're actually already a Fairy type in your base form, which is kind of crazy. But with Sap Sipper, you also become immune to Grass type moves, meaning whatever other moves Sceptile has, those are the one and only moves that it's going to be able to use against you. All right, its investments are going to be 252 in attack, 252 in HP. Obviously, you could go for 252 in defense, 252 in attack, whatever rocks your boat. Attack up, special attack down means adamant nature. So that's my second pick. And my third pick, which is actually not a Pokemon that is supposed to be used in a solo run, it's actually Klefki, the Golden Key, the G-Key. Level 100, its Tera type should be Fairy, obviously, but I haven't changed it, sorry for that. Its held item is Clear Amulet, because I'm not really sure whether or not Sceptile is going to be dropping our stats or stuff like that. But it could effectively also be Shell Bell. We'll just have to wait and see. Its moves are Metal Sound, Iron Defense, Draining Kiss, and Thunder Wave. And just keep in mind, this is a support Pokemon. This is not supposed to be the holy grail to go for when you're trying to solo Sceptile, okay? You don't want to pick this. This is just when you're playing with friends. Its ability is set to Prankster, allowing it to give, for example, Thunder Wave priority and basically crippling Sceptile's massive speed from the very get-go, which is fantastic. 252 in defense, EV investment, and 252 in HP. As you can clearly see, defense up, attack down means its nature is bold. All right, so without further ado, I think it's about time we go ahead and jump into one of those 7-star raid battles, and we're gonna see whether or not my predictions were actually correct. Now, I had a couple of different builds in mind when it comes to Clefable, but effectively what I thought, okay, I need to at least have 2 Pokemon to solo run Sceptile with. And instead of only having as a Summarill, I decided to make Clefable one as well. My prior idea was to build 2 support Pokemon, which were actually Clefable and Klefki, and have a Summarill to be like the offensive one. But then I thought it would be way more beneficial if we make Clefable an offensive one, we make a Summarill an offensive one, and we make Klefki a defensive third option. Now, once again, guys, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm jumping in completely naked. Not necessarily naked, but you catch my drift, right? I haven't done any research, so we're gonna find out just how effective this is. Keep in mind, we went full-blown defense stats and HP stats, and with Calm Mind, we're gonna be able to set up on our special defense and our special attack to at some point hopefully do some damage. And okay, wow, so Sceptile starts off with Leaf Blade immediately. That's kind of crazy. Wait, it didn't attack me. Okay, wow. That is not bad. I'm gonna go for the Moonblast. Oh, that's Leaf Blade. All right, so Leaf Storm first turn, Leaf Blade second turn, and I just got a crit. That's amazing. And special attack drop. That's amazing too. All right, so we heal up a little bit. Essentially, I'm thinking that, yeah, Moonblast is not gonna heal me up a lot. We need to build up some energy. So, oh, here's the Dragon Dance. I called it. I just knew it was going to set up with Dragon Dance. But here is the tricky part, guys. This is what I thought about. With the unaware ability from Clefable, you don't have to worry about those Dragon Dances because Sceptile will hit you regular damage at all times. Why? Because unaware completely negates all those stat changes. So this is working perfect right now. So I'm going to go for the Draining Kiss once again to maintain my HP levels at the maximum and build up some energy as well. All right. Oh, wait. All right. I don't know. I haven't seen Sceptile doing any nullified stat changes so far, so I'm just going to Terrestrialize, go right into it. Sceptile, however, is paralyzed, so I'll probably move first. I hope, right? So the Unburden ability, which is the hidden ability of Sceptile, is not activated either. So does it mean that it's not holding an item? Probably not. All right, so that's a Leaf Blade. That was a critical hit. So this is why I think it's very important to maintain your HP at an all-time high. Because if you don't, oh, a critical hit back. Wow, this orange is kind of crazy. Recover a little bit of HP because of the Shell Bell item. Breaking Swipe is a Dragon type move. It's not going to affect a Fairy type Pokemon. So I don't know what the deal is there. But yeah. Okay, Belly Bolt's attack drop. Fine, I don't care. Nullified stat changes. Okay, here we go. So I guess from this point on, we can actually start setting up. That's my guess here. He stole some orbs. Oh, by the way, that's a good thing to point out, I think. It stole some orb energy. So that means I terrestrialized before it could do that. But is that the way to go? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I am already terrestrialized and I'm gonna set up Calm Minds. I'm just really hoping that my unaware ability is just doing its thing here. Because Sceptile really is not hurting me at all, actually, now that I think about it. I am going to go for some Calm Minds here. If I get critted one more time, I am going to go for the Draining Kiss. Now, as a matter of fact, I should go for my Draining Kiss next, because if it crits me from, I'd say, 50% HP, it's potentially going to look very, very bleak for me after that. So, Draining Kiss. I think we're at +2 Calm Minds right now. It's gonna go for the Dragon Dance, okay. Be my guest. Those are, by the way, just completely wasted turns when it comes to defeating Clefable because of unaware ability, right? I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's just very effective. We're not dealing too much damage now, and we still have quite a lot of time on the timer, so it's looking really good. I'm gonna go for Calm Mind once more. Again, I could just weave in some Cosmic Power to make myself a little bit bulkier, and maybe I'll do that in a moment. But for now, I think it's way more important that I set up with Calm Mind instead, because then the Moonblast damage output is going to be sufficient to the point where I don't have to rely on Draining Kiss. That's my guess here. That's my guess. Don't critical hit me. Ooh, 231. Critical hit range is dangerous. One more Calm Mind. It should be a +4 special attack, +4 special defense, right? Let me see. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Now I want to go back to full HP, of course, so I'm gonna go for the Draining Kiss. Oh, it's very scary when you know that the crit can actually completely negate your stat changes and just go and deal a lot of freaking damage. All right, that's potentially gonna bring us back to full HP. Now, one of the funny things that I've noticed so far during the recording of this video live is the fact that, like, all the NPCs are dying constantly. They're almost always dead. All right, so the Leaf Blade is dealing a reasonable amount of damage. I'm going to continue with the Calm Minds here. I just really don't want the Sceptile to double crit me, because if that happens, I die. All right, 231. We're back to 231. That's the second time we're back to 231. All right, Calm Mind one last time. I think this is going to bring us to +6 special attack, +6 special defense, if I'm not mistaken. And just to make sure that everything is going well, I could go for a Moonblast 100%, but the thing is, I really want to go back to full HP before I start firing off Moonblast. Just playing it safe, see what happens. Draining Kiss. Bring me back up, please. Let's go. Ooh, back to full HP. This is fantastic. All right, seems like everything is working. I'm gonna throw in a go all out, I think, because I'm at full HP and I'm looking very good. We still haven't broken the shield, but I am not worried at this point. All right, let's see what happens. Leaf Blade. Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. I think from this point on, Moonblast should actually heal up Clefable to the point where we can just fire off Moonblast constantly instead of Draining Kiss. Moonblast. Ooh, it's not a massive amount of damage though, but it is. Yes, this is it. I think we won. I think we actually won. So from this point on, it's just Moonblast away, and I guess GG will play, right? I mean, I must say, guys, we haven't been critted as many times as I thought we would be critted, because Sceptile is spamming Leaf Blades in this. So once again, essentially we are at +6 special attack, +6 special defense. The special defense doesn't really matter because obviously Sceptile is attacking us with physical attacks, which only counts only takes into account our defense stat instead of our special defense stat, but it is what it is. Moonblast, let's go. Beautiful. It would have been absolutely fantastic if Clefable learned Nasty, because then the whole setting up strategy would be way faster, actually. Once again, we're not using special defense in this game. All right, Moonblast. I think we won, guys. I actually think we won. Whoa. All right, this kind of indicates one thing for me. All right, I should do videos of builds that, you know, kind of work, or I think will work in the future, for future references, right? Let's say if we're gonna have a new starter Pokemon in 7-star raid, then yeah, that's it, GG will play. Then I should use my brain power, you know, go through the movesets, maybe go live and then create a couple of builds that we guys can share with one another. Because once again, I did it. I thought Clefable was going to be a very good pick, and it definitely was. And down is Sceptile. My goodness gracious. This is amazing, dude. This is amazing. All right, let's go ahead and catch it. What do we go for? We're gonna go for the Friend Ball. I only have one left. All right, that's it, guys. So I think this is the way to go. So basically, Clefable at level 100, Fairy type, Tera type. Give it a Shell Bell item. Have it learn Draining Kiss, Calm Mind, Moonblast, and maybe Cosmic Power. Not necessary. We clearly didn't really needed it. And then just go for 3 Draining Kiss, build up some energy, right? And then after you build up the energy, Terrestrialize immediately, because after that, Sceptile is going to try and steal some of your energy. And just stay healthy, go back to max health each and every time that you feel like a critical hit could change the game by using Draining Kiss. Set up with Calm Minds as many times as you can, as I did here at +6 special attacks, +6 special defense. And yeah, from there it's just Moonblast away, GG will play. And now keep in mind, Clefable needs to have its ability unaware, because those Dragon Dances are otherwise going to be outwardly and definitely very dangerous. So let's go ahead and take a look at the drops here. We got the Sour Herba Mystica, 5 Carbos, TM 222, ability patch, a bottle cap, some PP up, and some EXP candies. So TM 222, what is that? I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so I have Sceptile now. That's amazing, dude. Anyway, first things first, TM 222, right? TM Breaking Swipe. Oh, okay. It's decent. So this is, oops. No. This is it, guys. Sceptile level 100. I caught mine with the Friend Ball. Its third type is set to Dragon. It's actually by default a Grass type Pokemon. Leaf Blade, Breaking Swipe, Dragon Dance, and Thunder Punch. It has its hidden ability Unburden, maxed out IVs, of course, across the board, and its ability, or its nature, is actually Hasty, and it has the Mightiest Mark. Once again, guys, if you thought this video was helpful, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to do this live with me later on today, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell item. And I'll see you guys tonight.